All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of CPA Corner. Today, we've got a special guest. She's the current admin of CPA, Disha. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for having me.
yeah. First, let's start off by how about you introduce yourself to the people who don't really know you, who don't know your history. Tell us about yourself. What do you do? And who are you, basically?
Okay, so hi, I am Disha, as you all may know. I started my journey here in 2021, 2021. I joined Health Force first. I remember Robo and Elp recruiting me on on Club Penguin, and then I was just like, okay, let's give it a try. And but like, I'm sorry, but I honestly got a bit detached from the whole army scenario back then. Like, I didn't really get along well with the community of HF, and no offense to HF, they are an amazing army, and I'm so to see how far they have come and how great they have been doing. But like, I think it was just a personal thing. Like, I didn't really feel that connected to the environment there, so I decided to join one of their allies back then, which was SC Silver Empire. And there I made it to second in command for before I think I left in that year only, and then there was this whole drama. But like, yeah, I think SC would be my last army. But then after the shutdown, no, SC is not my last army. I'm so sorry. WWE is my last army. Uh, it's just been like, it's been so long. I'm just so bad with stuff. So yeah.
I don't think they
Then I
offended, don't worry.
joined. Yeah. Then okay. Okay. All good. Yeah.
And so
Thank
might
you.
kill you, but
Uh,
whatever.
no, but like, while SC was in the terms of shutting down, I was offered a HCOM position in WB by Mr. Aaron Stone, of course, and I agreed to it. And I was anyway very done with SC at that point, for a lot of reasons, and I just wanted to quit. I just wanted a fresh start. So like, I went all in. But then I think I left WV for a short while, and I joined IW as a third in command. And I remember having a lot of fun in IW, and this I'm not saying just because Mogi is in there. I genuinely had a lot of fun in IW because like, I got to meet a lot of new people, and they're so organized. Like, goddamn, I could never imagine an army being that organized with their tasks and everything that they do. And like, I actually generally had a nice time there. And then I think after IW shut down, there was this mass exodus, like mass not exodus, but like mass moving to WV. So I was one of them, and I asked, I'm not sure if you all know Gun Cotton, but then
Yeah,
he's a very
I've
good
heard
friend
of
of
it.
mine, and I asked Gun Cotton, and like, he's like, ha, to like in Hindi. I mean, we converse in Hindi because we just got clicked, and like, we just converse in Hindi. And he's like, yeah, come along. I don't think the leaders would mind. So I again joined WV, and then I was with them for a short while before I was offered a position in CPA. And while through all of this, my career in CPA was also evolving. I joined the reporting team in CPA, like, I think Club Penguin Army headquarters in 2021 of August. And from as a reporter, and from there I have just gotten promoted. And it was slow, but then again, I appreciated the evolution, and I appreciated learning things along the way. So like, I was serving as an editor-in-chief while I was in WV for the second time, and I got promoted to executive producer alongside my Cappy. And I mean, now I'm just, and then I soon realized that I couldn't take both on my plate. Like I couldn't manage both, like being a part of an army and like serving the organization at large. So I had to
Fine.
make that tough
Yeah, it's
decision
fine.
to stick to one, and I chose CPA. And I don't have any regrets because I know WV as an army itself, they have been doing so great. And I'm like honestly really proud to see how far they've come. And I mean, with or without me, they would have shown regardless. And I'm very happy to see how things have been going for them currently. So yeah, and now I'm just here. I won't say stuck. I shouldn't be saying stuck, but like, yeah, I'm just here trying to help out as much as possible. And
Yeah,
yeah,
you basically
I
got
think
the
that
most.
was.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to the most important questions here. You've talked a lot of
Sure.
good stuff about War of Vikings. You've mentioned a lot of good memories and stuff. Now that you're in a position of power in CPA, you're basically the admin. Whatever you say goes. Do you find yourself maybe showing some bias towards War of Vikings, or how do you wrestle with these thoughts? How do I explain it? Like, if you,
I get
yeah,
I get you.
you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, I get you.
How is it
So,
possible to not be biased?
yeah, so honestly, at this point, uh, I would say it was a bit hard for me to come to terms with the bias issue when I was just promoted, because I was just leaving an army that I'm so close to. But at this point, I have come to terms with the fact that I need to have an unbiased view, an unbiased standpoint, regardless of my feelings. I need to keep my feelings aside for a moment and just think and just have this more rational and more logical standpoint when it comes to all the armies. And I mean, yeah, it's I won't say I'm biased towards any army at this point. Like, I mean, I don't know if people think I'm biased, but like a lot of people still think that I'm pro WV, or like I'm very affiliated to the WV. And I won't say I'm affiliated in that army sense, but again, I can't really erase my memories. I can't really just do away with my memories and be like, okay, no, I need to sort of now be tough on WV. But then again, at this point, what I feel for how I perceive WV, I perceive all armies the same way. I think I consider all armies equally. I consider all of them to be an important part of this community. And again, these memories that I have of WV are very personal, and it's something that should be kept aside when dealing with admin responsibilities and admin roles. So regardless of what WV does, like, I mean, if they have had a bad week, I definitely feel bad for them. Or like, and this is in true for all the armies actually. Like, if any of you all have had a bad week, I feel bad for you all. I feel like, yeah, I mean, you all did your best, but you definitely something went wrong. And I hope that you all pull up next time. But again, these memories are something that's very personal to me. So, but I can't really let them interfere with my responsibilities and the jobs that I have as an admin. So definitely at this point, as much as it may be hard to believe that I'm biased towards it, that I'm unbiased towards WV, I want to make it clear that I see every army equally, and I perceive them equally, to be honest. And there's no there's no list in my thing like, okay, I want to favor this army more, or I want to favor that army more. It's something that I've learned as an admin, and it was really hard for me for like during my initial months of promotion, like, just seeing WV doing bad, or like, getting more excited towards what was WV doing. But at this point, I've come to terms with, I have left WV with a lot of good memories, and even though it may be, even though like it has been a family to me at one point, I just need to go on with, I just need to come to terms with the fact that I've retired for a reason, and yeah, they will always hold a special place in my heart. But like, I really can't, do something. I really can't be unfair towards them. But like, I really can't, I don't know how to frame this, but like, I don't really want to favor them in any way that would come across as being unfair to the other armies, because I care for each and every army equally at this point, and every army has an important part to play. So again, like, I would just reinstate that even though it may be hard to believe that I'm unbiased towards WE, please believe. I won't beg for people to believe me. I mean, they have their own opinions. They are free to think what they think. But I'm doing my best at this point to just be. Yeah, I can't please everybody, of course. But again, like, I hope people also see that I'm trying my best at this point to just be to just have an unbiased standpoint in general, and just do what I can for each and every army possible.
Right.
Do what I can possible for each and every army. Oh my god, I've lost it.
It's fine. It happens. This is really comforting to hear, because it's kind of difficult to be unbiased and stuff, and when you're in power and like that, your situation.
Absolutely.
But okay, what are the future plans of the CPA League, and what are new updates about the map? People are expecting a new map because the game has become a bit more stagnant, if we can say that. Maybe if you could inform us about that.
Sure. So about the map, firstly, I don't want to take any names, but the process is stagnant at this point. Like, we don't really know who's taking over the map at this point. Like, there's no one who can code for it, or like who can work towards adding those. I don't know the technical terms for it, but like, just coding the map. So we don't really have that person anymore. And we were planning to hold a board meeting soon about the same, but then now is the time to be jolly, and now is the time to have fun. It's the holidays after all, so it's chaos. It's a lot of people, and we don't really expect people to show up for CPA meetings at this point. So we decided to push it to next year. Definitely the beginning of next year, we will surely have a meeting with the board to understand their ideas, or like how we can move forward from this. Because at this point, like, we had someone working on the map, but then I think their IRL, or like their real life game, so like they just gave up on it and I don't blame them for that. But then again, at this point, we're a bit clueless as to who's going to continue with whatever work he left, like continue and finish whatever he has done. So because I'm not the best at coding, I've never been. I've tried to learn. Even my boyfriend tried to teach me, and I'm like, oh shit, don't give me that. Like, like he got so fed up with me after a point. He was just like, coding is not for you. So I'm not one to code.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he literally got fed up with me. Like, he's like, you know what, Disha, coding is not for you. Just do your thing, just don't. But yeah, coding is not for me, so I honestly can't do much about it. And I know McHappy himself is not really a coder as such, so we are kind of struggling with that at this moment. But again, we would love to see a new map, and we had some ideas on reusing the old map, or like, and editing it on in the ways that the board wanted it to be edited, or like just again refreshing it to be a new map. You can claim lands and all, but let's see how it works out. We just want to have that meeting with the board and see what they think, how they want to proceed further with this, because I know for one that a lot of armies have been waiting desperately for that new map to come along so that they can work towards their invasions, claiming lands and all of that.
That is
And
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know a lot of activity has been put into hold, and I personally apologize for it. I really don't know what to do at this point, and we don't really have someone who can take over, like I said. So
It's fine,
let's
I
see
guess.
how things
Yeah.
work out, and hoping that we will have some progress. It's just we need that
Some help.
someone
Yeah.
who can contribute to making the map, or like code it with the new features and the new ideas that have been
course.
suggested.
Of course. Let's
So
hopefully.
yeah,
Let's work as a
hopefully
community
there
to work.
would,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So hopefully we are just hopeful that in the future there will be some progress. But before that, we really want to discuss it with the board and see how they feel about it.
Alright. Well, there you have it, folks. This is Disha. Thank you very much for being with us. And hopefully, we see you guys in another episode of the CPA Corner.
Yeah, definitely. I would. Sure. Thank you so much for this. I really loved being here, and I'm so grateful for this work that you're doing. Like, thank you so much, honestly.
Okay, thank you very much. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. See you all. Love you all.